Hey everybody, my name is Tommy. This is my channel, counting on the big sleep, counting down the days until it's all over. Thank God. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Saturday night, gotta go to church in the morning. I took tonight off. I think I'm taking tonight off. I called in sick. I might just wind up showing up. I don't know. I think it's a bad idea. You know? I've called in sick before and then I've just showed up to work saying, hey, I feel better, and coming in. And then just having a rotten, miserable night. Stopped, got some coffee. I am in the town of Beecher, Illinois right now. That's how far I gotta go to get a fucking cup of coffee. Man. Lord. But looking forward to church tomorrow. I don't know why it is. I don't know. I'm angry every fucking day. Every fucking day. I'm pissed off. Working nights. Working with people. I don't know. I can't stand. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. They just irritate me. Always trying to add things to my list of things to do. Like, dude, this is my job. Fueling the buses, bringing them in, parking them. That's my job. That's part of my job. My other part of the job is washing the floors on the inside, cleaning the outside. That's my job during the week. And then on the weekends, I do the fueling. But it's like every day they want to add more and more shit to my, to me to do. Check this, check that. I washed a bus last night. I didn't wash it. He washed it. Clean the floors. It's cold out at nighttime, so you gotta leave the buses running. I leave the bus running. I don't turn on the headlights, but I like to turn on the little yellow lights that are on the side to make sure I know which buses are still running. I accidentally left not the headlights on, but an interior light on with the little yellow lights on the outside. Interior light. And the kid got to come to me and say, hey, corporation doesn't like it when you do that. Well, corporation, it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. There's nobody fucking here. Nobody fucking here. Just me and you. Who gives a shit? The bus is running. It's not like the lights are going to drain it. The buses are running so the floor can dry. So I left a fucking light on. A small light, an interior light. Why are you making a deal out of something like this? Why, I don't get it. I don't get it. People out here I just don't get. But it's been a long time since I worked with people. Usually I work by myself. You give me a job to do, I do that job. That's it. That's all. I don't have some fucking guy looking over my shoulder making sense. He asked me the other day. He's like, look at this tire over on this side. Look at this tire on this side. You think this tire's a little more flatter? I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you fucking get a tire gauge and check it yourself? If that's your concern, it's not even your fucking job. I told him, this is what you do. Mention it to the fucking mechanics. Leave a note. Say, hey, one tire looks a little lower than the others. Could someone check it? And if they decide to check it, they will. I even asked him, how much air does go into these truck tires? Oh, I don't know. Then why are you asking me? Why are you bothering me? Wanted to check the oil on some of them. I said, we just checked the oil on it a couple days ago. Well, let's check them again. Okay. He pulls out a dipstick, He can't even fucking read a fucking dipstick. He's like, I can't tell. Where's the oil at? I'm like, shining a light. I said, look, the oil's over the 2 dotted lines. Okay? Okay? We washed 5 buses last night that didn't even need to be washed. They had maybe a light dusting on them. That was it. That was it. But every night, the kid wants to, wants to wash every single bus. And I've worked for many bus companies. You don't have to wash a bus every fucking night. I was debating whether to go in. It's around 8 o'clock at night, 8:30. I still got time if I want to go in. I think it's a bad idea if I go in, but I don't know. Didn't really bring any lunch. A couple of Slim Jims, that's about it. That's about all my appetite is lately, Just disgusted with it all. It's like I went to church, the guy brought me all the way back to a circle, to a place where I'm really miserable at. And maybe just to show me that I should have got off my lazy ass during the year and got the shit done. I could have had my own apartment still if I would have just kept one of these fucking jobs I had. Police just drove by. All I want to do, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I'm tired of it. They think that, you want to fire me or something? Fire me. I don't see a lot of people with CDLs beating down the damn door to become bus washers and fuelers. I don't see it. Since I left over a year ago, they hired a part-time guy who didn't have a CDL. All he did was wash buses. And he was making the same amount of money as I was. I'm doing twice as much work here. I gotta work with a fucking kid who doesn't have a CDL. So that means I gotta pull the bus up to the door, go in there, take the bus out, and then pull the other one in so the kid can wash it. What do I gotta hold his fucking hand? Yeah, this is my rant for the night. If you like rants, this is it. This is the one I'm doing tonight. Tomorrow will be a whole different thing after church. After church, I usually feel a lot better. But then it's the rest of the week. I'm sick of living in the country. The job doesn't bother me. I don't mind the job. The work, no problem. No problem. It's the people that are looking over my fucking shoulder, questioning me when I'm doing stuff. Not just questioning me, but adding more shit to my list. I'm like, dude, that's not even my job. I'm not doing it. He's asked me several times, you want to check the oil? No, we check the oil on Mondays and Thursdays. We don't need to check it again. The oil is fine. You want to put in some antifreeze? Do it. Do it. Put in some antifreeze. I'm the guy that's standing out there in the freezing cold filling up these fucking buses. I'm the guy who's driving them into the shop and then pulling them out of the shop because you can't get a CDL. I've never worked for a bus company that allowed people to work there without CDLs. Everyone needs one. You need to be able to drive a bus and move the shit around. It's like I'm doing twice as much work because the fucking kid is not old enough to get a CDL. And he's been working there for probably a couple of years now. I don't even want to go into the old man. You know, they want us to take pictures of, you know, when the buses pull in and I pull them in, if there's a seat down or a bag of chips, you know, like a small bag of chips that, you know, somebody missed cleaning, they want me to fucking take a picture of it, take a picture of that in the bus, and to make a report about it. I'm like, dude, I just flip up the seats, pick up the gum wrapper, and fucking finish my job. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be writing up fucking reports and shit. Now, I can understand if all the seats were down on the bus, but it's usually just maybe one little section here, one little section here. And when the bus drivers get into the bus, they gotta lower the seats anyway. What's the fucking difference? Well, it is getting late. It is officially about 8:25. I'm supposed to be to work at 9. Fuck, I just want to keep driving, you know? Head somewhere south. Fuck 'em, you know? Here goes that cop again, driving up and down. Is he gonna turn? Is he gonna come by and give me a harassment? You know? Can't work on my other channels because I'm not in a good mood half the time. You know? It's hard to make videos when you're, you know, in a rotten fucking mood. I got 4 other channels I want to work on. I don't have the time to work on them because all I do is, you know, I get home, I get off at 5:30 in the morning. By 9 o'clock, I'm in bed sleeping. And I wake up around 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So my whole day is shot. You know? Well, if you made it this far in the video, congratulations. You know, if you like rants and people bitching, well, this video is just for you. Just for you. Alright, everybody. I'm going to finish my coffee. Contemplate driving inside, driving somewhere, doing something. It's fucking winter time, 27 fucking degrees out here. Don't want to go home because there's so many fucking people there. Not that I don't love them. Absolutely love them all. My cousin, my sister, his wife, niece, love them all. Love them all, but, you know, sometimes I just want to fucking be alone. You know? Get a cave somewhere, sit in a fucking cave, and be the fuck alone. Not be bothered. You know? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my problems, my mental stability. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching this far. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. You know, whatever you want to do. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.